Djokovic won his 15th slam versus Nadal. Image, Getty. That's according to Roger Federer's former coach Paul Annacone. Novak Djokovic, who last month won his 7th Australian Open, now has 15 Grand Slams, just 2 behind Rafael Nadal and 5 behind Federer. The Serb has been tipped to possibly surpass Federer's haul one day, but Annacone believes it's been hard for him to play in the same era as 2 other greats. Combined, Djokovic, Federer and Nadal have won 52 Grand Slams and have been involved in some epic matches over the years. Annacone, who guided Federer to his 7th Wimbledon title, thinks that Djokovic possibly would have achieved more, had it not been for the presence of Nadal and Federer. "The time I was working with Roger, there were no problems," he said. "They were telling each other, 'How are you?' in the locker room. They talked about things, so it seemed fine to me, but I don't know any other details. I think Roger and Rafa have spent a lot more time together." Djokovic beat Nadal in straight sets. Image, Getty. And the difficult thing with Novak is that he came up in an era that featured 2 of the greatest players that have ever played. Because of Rafa and Roger, this is a very difficult era for Novak. Annacone also hinted that Djokovic hasn't appreciated playing against his 2 rivals so competitively, and suggested it could be because of his age. "As a tennis player, I don't think he has fully appreciated it," he said. Federer and Djokovic have been massive rivals over the years. Image, Getty. Instead, Roger has appreciated it because he comes from a different time. Djokovic, however, hasn't shied away from any of the challenges thrown his way. Spaniard Nadal was obliterated in straight sets in Melbourne when they faced off in the Aussie Open final in January. And Federer, who won his 20th Grand Slam in Australia in 2018, could only make it to the second round this time around. Djokovic will now be pushing to win the French Open, in which he could become the first player in the Open era to win the 4 Grand Slams at least twice.